Woo! We're gonna be talking about the Nets Bucks game 4. Man, I think game 4 is gonna be interesting because game 3, the final score was 86-83, and I know the Bucks, they won that game, and I know they was up for majority of the game, but Brooklyn, they was hanging in there and everything. So it's just gonna be one of those wild game 4s because I know the Nets, they won the previous 2 games. They've been scoring over like 100 points and stuff. But I think in game 4, I think Giannis, he needs to continue to do what he did in game 3. He got to be more dominant, to the basket, and he got to get his own shots. And I'ma just suggest he need to stop trying to make those 3-pointers because it's better to just drive in the lane, because when you drive in the lane, it's a chance you're going to get fouled. So that's 3 points right there. So, and then another thing, he could get people in foul trouble. Shoot, that's what I would do. He about what, 7 feet tall. I would do that as well too. But that's one thing. And I just think, Kevin Durant, he's been playing out of this world. He's always scoring really good. And it's good to see Blake Griffin, doing good and everything. I think both teams is doing well. Kyrie is doing his thing as well too. So, it's just going to be an interesting game 4. It really will be. I think it's going to come down to, whoever, don't stay in foul trouble. Whoever just take care of the ball well, don't turn the ball over and everything. And, it's still interesting about with James Harden, though, because I know he's been out for the, past couple of games. But, wow, it's just going to be a crazy game. And I know Giannis and Durant, they've been going at it and everything. So I would not mind if game 4 went into overtime, because you know what? Games that go into overtime like that is back and forth. It's going to keep the crowd on their feet. They not going to know what they not going to know what to expect and everything, because those fans in Milwaukee, they was just on the edge of their seat for game 3. And I'm just like, I mean, just imagine it's like your team is just up by I think they was up by like a point in like game 3. So, they was just holding on and everything. But I think game 4 gonna be good. I just hope it could go into overtime. And I don't know. It's kind of hard to predict though, but I mean, honestly, I like to see it go into overtime and may the best team win. But I just think Giannis, he got to be more aggressive to the basketball. He's that tall, he can drive through the lane, and he could get past everybody. So I would just continue to do that and start off early, because in game 3, the Bucks, they was really dominant. They was up like 15-4 in the first quarter. So when you start taking over like that, you really forcing the team to get out of that game plan, and they got to do other things. So the Bucks, they got to stay aggressive, because if they go down 3-1, it's not impossible to come back, but it is a big gap in order to make it to that game 7. So game 4 is really important for the Bucks as well too, because if they could tie it up 2-2 going back to Brooklyn, then game 5 is just gonna be off the chain. So they got to do their thing. They got to play hard. They got to hustle hard to the ball. Stay out of foul trouble, and just keep doing their thing. And of course, they got to watch out for Kevin Durant and Kyrie and Blake Griffin. And of course, another factor, that guy, Joe Harris, he's great from 3-pointer range too. I think he's one of the I think he's a great 3-point shooter as well too. So it's so much they gotta watch out for. But I think game 4 is gonna be really nice and exciting to see. Sunday at 3, ABC. It's gonna be good. See you Sunday when we watch that crazy game. The Nets and the Bucks. Durant and Giannis. Woo!